Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be pretty simple. I am just doing what the title says. I'm showing you guys how I pack up my makeup, and I'm doing this because I am going on vacation tonight, so I wanted to do something a little bit easier that would make sense for my little vacation week. Just a nice simple upload for you guys, showing you how I pack my makeup when I do travel. Now, even though I am going on vacation, this is something that I do pretty frequently because, as you guys know, my family lives in Long Island and I am currently in upstate New York, and so I travel down to Long Island pretty frequently to visit everybody. So I pack my makeup pretty frequently, and I have to find a way to make sure that everything fits and also that I remember everything. So if you guys want to know how I pack my makeup, what I use to pack them, how I fit it with all of my stuff, then please keep on watching. Okay, so first of all, these are all the bags that I use. This is like the main bag. This is like the bag that pretty much holds everything. And then these two I use for skincare. Sometimes if I don't have a lot of skincare, I'll use this one for lipsticks just to keep them separate. Or sometimes I'll also put like jewelry in there if I have it in a little plastic bag. But these all came in a set, all together, all in there from Target. This is by Sonia Kashuk, and I don't know if it's discontinued at Target, but I'm sure that you could go over to Sonia Kashuk's website and pick them up, or they could also be on Target's website. I definitely recommend getting something like this where it has like separate little containers, because you could fit everything inside the big one, and also this has handles so you could just carry it around and be fine. Plus it's clear, so it's also probably really good for airport stuff as well if you're traveling. I'm just traveling by car, so I don't really need that. But yeah, so this is the main setup. So what I'm gonna keep in here are generally like palettes, big palettes, even like small ones. You know, I generally keep my palettes in here, and then smaller palettes like, you know, like my bronzers and my blushes and stuff like that, I'll keep in here. But all of the main makeup goes in here. Mascara, foundation, concealer, tools, everything goes in there, and all of it pretty much fits. Now, I don't really have anything else to put in these two, so I've been using them for my skincare. And so like my big face wash and my big scrub and everything like that, I will keep in there as well to keep everything organized. So I'm gonna start with all of the main stuff. I apologize if like things are falling all over the place, trying to make sure I have everything. Now, what I usually do first is all of the big stuff, and usually all of the big stuff is tools. So I have to go through my entire routine and think like, what do I do first? What do I do last? So first of all, I always forget my sponge, so we are not doing that today, so that is going first. So now I'm thinking about like some of the bigger face brushes. These are all of my face brushes. So I think about my routine and I'm like, okay, cream contour, blush, bronzer, setting powder, and then I think about eyeshadow. I don't know what kind of looks I'm going to be doing. I still have to think about the palettes that I'm going to bring. Probably just really soft stuff. Yeah, so I have to think about like my eyeshadow routine, what kind of stuff I'm going to do. So if I'm not going to do anything crazy, I'm just going to take some of my more basic brushes, something to fluff a transition, something to do a little bit of a crease color, something to add a little bit more definition, something to do like an outer corner thing, to do like lid colors and stuff like that. Then I think about the lower lash line. I'm like, okay, a thin tiny brush, of course my dual-sided brush, tiny little pencil brush. Now another thing that I have to do as well is like concealer and cream contour like around my nose. Like that's been a new addition to my routine, so I use this one to buff around my nose and get all the areas that I can't fit my beauty blender in, and then I use this one to buff out my cream contour on my nose. So I need these two. They just like, they're really small, so I keep them in here. And also I keep my highlighting brush in here too, because it's such a tiny little brush and I don't want to lose it. And also I carve out my brows, and if I want to do a cut crease, I need this, so I pack that, and an eyebrow spoolie. That is it. So then I have to think about, okay, my face routine. What do I need there? So first things first, I gotta get a foundation because these are so separated from everything, so I like forget about them. I think I'm going to be doing the Maybelline Matte and Poreless the whole time I'm there, and then I'll have like a backup foundation. This is the Rainforest of the Sea by Tarte. So then I have to think about cream contour, so now we're moving on to that. I think I'm primarily just going to be using the Fenty Beauty Match Sticks. Primer is not necessarily that important, but I have been liking the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, so I'm gonna use this probably every day, so I want to make sure I have that. The L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer I've been using a ton, so I need this. And then this is like the big daddy that I always use for underneath my eyes and stuff, so I need this. And you know what, I'll just bring the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter, because like we always need a little Fenty Beauty, you know? So now I think about like what I do after concealer. Powder. This is another thing that I like always forget because it's like such a monotonous thing in my routine, but I need that desperately. So now I have to think about what I do for the face. Obviously I use highlighter. This is probably the only highlighter I will ever use forever. And then of course I have to do bronzer. And then because like it is like a summer vacation, I'm gonna do the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and I'm gonna bring the brush as well just to get nice easy contouring done. And then of course we have my little e.l.f. blush palette, the only blush palette I own. We're getting pretty full over here, but we still need some eye stuff. Mascara, I'm probably gonna just do the number 7 because I can't trust the Better Than Sex to not flake on me. Eyelash curler, this is something I always forget too, so let's toss that in there. My trusty NYX Brow Tint Mascara, very important. Can't forget eyelash glue. Just need like a dual-sided like black and brown eyeliner for everything like that. Let me bring the sharpener just in case. Speaking of lashes, I have to bring this one. This is for the Bronze Beauty lashes that I'm wearing at the moment right now, so I think I definitely need to bring this. I'm gonna leave this one out, and then let's see which ones I want to bring. The Marquise and the Platinum Princess are pretty similar, so I think if I have the Marquise, which are a little bit more adhered to my eye and are easier to apply, I think if I have these and the Bronze Beauty, like having that wispy effect, I think I will be set with all of my looks, so I'm gonna pack these. So now all I need is lip stuff, which is a complete disaster. So I'm wondering what I'm going to be doing. Like obviously I want to do some nude lips. So I've been really liking this tiny little Ulta Beauty matte lip cream. This is in the shade Tender, but it is a beautiful color. It's one of like the best nudes that I have. So I think I'm gonna bring this just in case. And then obviously lip liner. This is the very small natural lip liner from NYX, one of my favorites. Have to bring the Universal Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb. Don't want to bring too many like matte stuff. I want to be glossy. So I'm just gonna bring, this is disgusting, but like this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in Sunscape. Have to bring this, the Dose of Colors Desi X Katy gloss in Over the Top. I want to do like a red lip, but probably just gonna go the coral route. So I'm just gonna pack a lip liner, the Plush Red. This one, this is like an orangey red. I love it so much. And then I'm gonna top it off with the Beverly Hills lip gloss in Candy Coral. So now I have to think about palettes that I'm gonna put in here. So I don't know, I feel like these are probably the two I'm gonna bring, the Soft Glam from Anastasia and the Dose of Colors Friendcation palette from Desi and Katy. But yeah, I think that is it for my palettes. I don't really want to wear too many crazy things, so I think that is that. So now I'm going to be using this guy, the smaller one, for all of my daytime morning routine stuff. The toner that I have been using because I ran out of my rose tonic has been the vitamin C tonic, and then I've transitioned over to my glow tonic for my night routine, but that's also running low, so I think as long as I just have this I'll be set. And then of course my eye cream, I love the Ole Henriksen for my makeup routine. That's the only thing that it's really that good for. And then an oil that I like is a jasmine oil blend. I don't know how often I'll be using this, but it's good to have just in case it's really dry over there. And then the moisturizer I use in the morning is the Hydra Boost Water Gel from Neutrogena. This will be going in the main bag. My little sunscreen, very important. So now I'm going to take this bag over to the skincare fridge. So let me just open this up. So obviously gonna have to do all the serums for my night routine. I like to keep like the night routine and the morning routine like separated just so that I'm not getting confused and that I have everything in one thing. Now this hyaluronic acid serum, I do use it in the morning, but I'm just gonna keep it with the nighttime stuff because I already did this morning, so this is just going to be for my nighttime routine tonight, and then I'll switch over to the next bag for the morning. My glow tonic serum, obviously my e.l.f. oil, and then as I said, this is pretty empty. me, this is the Glow Tonic from Pixie, but I think that I could get a couple good uses out of it for this little trip. And then of course my moisturizer. And that is it. I'm not going to take the e.l.f. Illuminating Eye Cream. That is my boyfriend's eye cream, but he never uses it. So I've been using it sometimes for nighttime, but I think I'm just going to stick with the Ole Henriksen for nighttime. At least I have something because I don't want to bring too much. I say as I pack 5 bags of makeup and skincare. Okay, and then I'm just going to grab these two, of course, and we're going to put those in the main bag. And then last but not least, of course, are my makeup removing products. The Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. This is huge, so this is going to go in the main bag. And then, of course, some makeup removing wipes from Up and Up, which is the Target brand that's comparable to the Neutrogena wipes. And of course my cotton rounds for toning and eye makeup removal. I know that this is like a lot of like pollution and waste, so trust me, when I finish my wipes and when I use all my cotton rounds, I'm going to try to switch over to a more green, clean type of routine so that I'm not using so much stuff that's bad for the environment. So I know that this is a lot, but this is what I'm using for now. And yeah, let's just get to popping all these in. And that's it. This is how I pack my makeup. And so now this is just going to go into my main suitcase and we are ready to go. I don't know if I'm gonna have to take another bag for like that, but I think that this is just about it. So yeah. And that is it for my how I pack my makeup video. I will be going on vacation tonight, so if you guys need anything, I'm sorry I probably won't be able to answer right away as we figure out the Wi-Fi password and everything like that. But right now, this is what I do to pack my makeup. Yeah, so I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and hit that bell. I will still try to upload the next 2 days. Hopefully the Wi-Fi isn't too slow, but I will try to get everything up in a timely fashion if I'm not having too much fun. If not, I will still have those uploads readily available for you guys throughout the week. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.